对你有很多这方面的权利。
I know Dave's going to get into this, but I just want to say one more thing, that if a tenant asks you for a receipt, because there's no application that can be filed, you must supply the tenant with a receipt free of charge upon request. And Dave will get more into that, but that's an application that a tenant cannot file for.
他说，如果你的租客你想要这个房东给收据的话，房东一定要给你收据，而且呢是免费的。OK， 还有一点，是 one more thing，OK。 this happens in Chinese community a lot, okay? The landlord and tenant, they sign a contract. However, I don't know the landlord's name, nothing. What are the legal rights for the tenants? 就是说，租客有什么理由相信你要给我出个收据？收据上有什么东西，名字什么这些东西。
Okay, so the landlord must supply the tenant within 21 days of coming into that contract, whether it's signed, verbal, or implied, with his legal name and address.
在21天之内，21天之内你们达成协议的时候，我可以说 ，OK， 我租给房子，我们达协议了。这样子的话呢，房东在21天之内一定要给你一个收据，他的 legal name， 他的法律的名字，他的地址是在哪里 ？Name, address, what else?
Legal name and address. Now it doesn't have to be your address itself. It could be a post office box, or they need an address in order for them to serve you notices. If you fail to comply with that within 21 days, the tenant's right to pay rent is suspended. So the tenant doesn't have to pay you rent until you give them that information.
如果你不给的话，
notice
如果你不给的话，这时候呢，你作为房客，你作为租客，你可以不给这个房东钱 ，OK？ 你有这个 legal right 要这个收据 ，OK？
Once you are provided with the information, the tenant has to pay the rent, all of the rent.
Yes. 当然了，如果我作为房东，我给你这个收据，第22天我给你所有东西的话，这是你的租金从第一天开始给我租金的，对不对
So your legal name and address.
Yes.
Within 21 days.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's suspended. Yes. So once he gives it to you, then he owes you.
Now I know. OK， 我知道你们在网上发了很多问题，100多个问题，我总结了4大种类。OK， 关于租金这方面 ，regarding rent, I have a question for you.
Okay.
It's a common question. OK. Now, your tenant evicted. Evicted. However, 6 months later, you owe me 6 months rent. For example, 1 year rent.
He has to go to small claims court.
I cannot find her. Yes. So 你这样是去小额法庭。But if I go to small claims court, I cannot find this guy. How can you manage that?
I do not know. This is not my jurisdiction. I can only give you landlord and tenant court. That is a claim from the small claims court or other courts. You would have to call them and ask them, like, I'm here, maybe they can give you information.
OK， 我在这里统一回答一下大家这个问题，这个问题很普遍。OK， 那麻烦你坐一下，这个问题很普遍。OK， 那租客欠你钱不还，欠了3个月、4个月，上法庭，终于把这个锅赶走了。但是这4个月租金怎么办 ？OK， 他不还，这时候呢，你只有刚才说了，你去了小额法庭去告这个人，但是呢，这个人不见了，打电话不理。发 message 呢是石沉下海，对吧？找不到人，这时候他说我们有没有建议你去问小额法庭怎么找到这个人，挽回你的损失。
But small claims court or collection agency. But if the tenant is not in our unit, then you can't file. If the tenant owes you money and moves out, then you have to go to small claims court. You can't even come to us. The tenant has to be in possession of the unit and file through us.
OK， 他说你想用这个租赁委员会的这个 service 呢，这个你的租客一定要住在那里的时候才可以用。他如果已经搬走了之后，你 evicted 之后呢，他们这里已经不再适用了。OK。
That's why when it comes to arrears of rent, that's why it's so important to start the eviction right away.
听到没有
？You're out of pocket a lot less money.
他说，如果租客欠你钱的时候。你要 start this process 就是马上去这里，不要等 ，OK？
Because if I have an order that says that if I started it right on day 2 and I get my order and it says I can evict the tenant for the next 6 months, and the tenant says to you, "Can I just have another week?" That's what I said to you. Yes, sure, but I have the upper hand now because I can go to the sheriff at any time. I'm not wasting my time anymore.
Yes. 也就是说，你们可以和这个租客商量一下，他欠你钱怎么样，对吧？这个情况对吧？有时候是这个协调的 ，OK， 对不对？一定马上去，就去这个 LTB 这个法律程序的。
If you have the order, you take the order to small claims court. If the tenant has left and you don't have the order, just go to small claims court and they'll deal with it.
OK， 那行，那我们现在进来就到此。no。等一下先，因为呢，这个也是一个专家 ，OK， 他肯定有可能回答你们的问题，所以等他进来。呀，没有去，也许我们会再来一个赛事 ，OK， 再来一次这样 ，OK， 好的，再感谢。OK， 现在呢，我们欢迎我们另外一个专家的这个演讲者，他是这个 Mr. Greg Day， please。I heard your Mandarin is okay。他现在会Mandarin跟我们讲。
你们好。
我是大伟。
Thank you for inviting me to come and speak to you today. I am with the Rental Housing Enforcement Unit, which is part of the Ministry of Housing. We are not part of the Landlord and Tenant Board. We are separate.
他们和这个房东租赁委员会是完全不同的一个单位，他们是市政府的一个房屋部门的一个单位 ，OK？ 他们是执法部门，听起来和我们一样，别不干。
I'll tell you if I need a gun.
Okay.
I used to have a gun, not anymore.
Okay.
So when it comes to landlord and tenant matters, what the role of the Rental Housing Enforcement Unit is to do is to enforce the offenses provisions under the Act.
The Act of
the Residential Tenancies Act.
我们大家记着哦，今天所讲的一切东西都是有一个法律在监管 ，OK？ 这叫 Residential Tenancy Act（RTA），OK？ 这个法律监管所有这方面的东西 ，OK？ 他们呢是调查和执法部门，他们的根据呢是这个法律。如果你有违法行为，他们可以去执法 ，OK？ 就这个意思。
So under Section 233, 234, and 235 of the Act, there's 46 offenses that both landlords and tenants can commit.
根据这个法律的第234条、235条、236条，这个房东和租客有46个违法的行为可以去执行 ，OK？ 就是你们有46种违法行为，你们可以犯这种行为 ，OK？
And to break it down even further, 40 of those offenses can be committed by landlords, and only 3 of those offenses by tenants.
这其中里面呢，有40个是房东犯的错。所以说，作为租客就有3个，你们多好啊！作为租客你的权利，对不对？所以就有这个租霸。
So when it comes to landlord and tenant, where the landlord and tenant board deals with the entire act, we only deal with the offenses provisions.
他说这个租赁委员会呢是监管所有的这个法律问题，但是呢，我们这个部门呢是关于这个你如果违法了之后，我们去执行的。对。
We do not have the authority to evict tenants from the rental unit.
我们没有这个权利把租客强行赶走。
And we do not have the authority to order tenants to pay landlords the money that they owe.
我们有没有这个权利和这个权利让这个租客给房东欠的租金
Okay, so the way we work, if a landlord or a tenant believes that the other person has committed one of the 43 offenses under the Act,
记得很清楚哦。如果我是房客或者是房东和租客的话，我相信 ，I believe， 我相信其中一方违反了其中的46个违法行为的时候
they can call our office and file a complaint.
Hello, there's another channel you can call. You can call it. OK， 就是说，比如说 call 他说什么有一种这个违法行为在发生。
You're not going to call me.
I'm just kidding.
I know. You're going to call it a compliance officer. We have 10 compliance officers that take in our complaints.
你们去投诉，就说我们去投诉这个事情，然后呢，他们 office 有10个这样的法官或者警官或者是 officer， 去接你们的投诉。
So you tell the compliance officer what offense you believe your tenant or your landlord has committed, and they will take down all of the information from you. Your contact information, the landlord or tenant's contact information, and then once that call has ended, they will call the alleged offender right away.
你去呢跟人投诉说，比如说我相信这个房东做了一些违反法律的事情，或者是租客做了这样的事情，这种呢，他把你的详细的信息记下来，你的姓名啊，你的电话，房东的或者租客的姓名电话记下来，然后呢，所有东西等于说你去备案一样。备案之后呢，这个 officer 呢打电话给另外一方。
We always know that when it comes to landlord and tenant matters, the truth is always somewhere in the middle. So we want to call the other person to find out exactly what is going on.
我们相信，在你们之间有纠纷的时候，真正的是两方面的故事，对吧？哈，真理是在中间，对吧？对呀。
Once we have that second conversation, we generally know whether an offense has taken place.
我们在听你的故事之后，再去听他的故事，然后我们再想一想，有没有我们做决定，有没有确实是有其中一方违法的这个事情。对啊。 We talk to other parties.
Oh yeah, we're talking to the party. We find out whether. So then, what we will do, in most instances, one of the number one complaints that we get from tenants is that they have been illegally evicted from their rental unit.
我们收到的最普遍的这个投诉就是说，作为租客，我说租客投诉说我被非法的赶走了，我不开心。 我被房东非法的赶走了，这是最普遍的投诉。
And then when we talk to the landlord says, yes, I did change the locks because the tenant hasn't paid me their rent.
然后呢，我们打电话给房东。